Greetings. How are you doing? Welcome back, and I thank you for returning. For this session, I just want to quickly ponder over the recent development with the case regarding our dear sister Ruth Matthew. It's not directly with her for this time, but it's her child that we're looking for, so everything will be tied to her. Apparently, some children were discovered with someone who poses as a reverend sister in another city in Nigeria, Port Harcourt. That lady was found with about 15 children in a place that was disguised as an orphanage or home. And funny enough, that news hasn't been in the mainstream media, not even in that city, the state, let alone the rest of Nigerian media. So there's something fishy. It was only on one platform on internet where it was shared. A Daniel, I used to watch him on Facebook. I think I am following him. Oh no, Facebook or Instagram. I know I'm following him somewhere, but it's really disconcerting to see that this very, very important news of someone who has been probably involved in child trafficking, kidnapping, and all sorts only appeared on one blogger's platform on social media. Guys, help me here because I do not understand how this is possible. Also, the only other place where this news has showed up, funny enough, is at the Mercy Shrine in Warri, where baby testimony disappeared from. And the connection is the fact that one of the children who was discovered among the poor little children with the wicked, evil woman, Maureen, her name, I believe, was apparently related to someone who attends Jeremiah's shrine. And the family had come to testify of how they'd been looking for the child. And one of the women, the one who was testifying, said the child got lost some 6 months ago in April. Would do the calculation for yourself. Today is let me be very certain, 16th of September, 2022. She said they had been looking for that child since the last 6 months, and she disappeared in April. You do the math, because these people are great. Like I said earlier in another video, they are fantastic at creating foolishness. Anyways, the woman said they had been looking for the child. They went to the Mercy Shrine. They prayed for them. She smelled the smell. I do not the odor. She smelled the odor of Jeremiah and some nonsense talk for me. And he prayed, and her child who was lost in another city was found. Wow. Jeremiah's God is very discriminatory and selective in what he does. Baby testimony disappeared from Jeremiah's shrine over 3 years ago. We're still looking for him. He said expressly in his video where he confessed, if this baby comes out, he said, what I have seen in the realm of the spirit. If he goes to the realm of the spirit and he was able to find this recent child, how come baby testimony has been missed? Is it safe to say that because somebody knows where baby testimony is in the physical, that's why they couldn't see him in the realm of the spirit? Just a question. Because I know, if I know where my purse is, why will I come to say, oh, God has shown me in the spirit, in the physical, or in the spirit realm, that this is my purse in so and so location? So that's why I'm feeling that that God that they used to call or whatever didn't show him baby testimony in the spirit, because that God knows, just as Jeremiah knows where the child is physically. Maybe that's why they have not seen him in the spiritual realm. And may they not see him in the spiritual realm, he will continue to be with us here on this earth until he's come back home to his mother. But I'm just dropping this here because I do not understand how a prophet who claims to hear from God, communicate with God, that he prayed and cried for nights, and God told him, my son, I have heard you, and all that rubbish from his confession video, of course. Go watch these things in Prophet's platform or Sister Chantel's platform. She's doing a fabulous job keeping us fresh with that confession daily. So I go there for my daily dose each time. So yes, back to this child that was found. It is really funny, appalling, reckless for this so-called God who could go find a child that disappeared in another city, was in a so-called orphanage home. That's Jeremiah's God found that child. But the child who actually got missing in his shrine has still not been found. Some prophets, some man of God, which, pardon me, never, ever, I do not refer to any of these people. They are gods of men. But it's a shame, really. It's really a shame and terribly sad. But we will continue. By the grace of God, we will find baby testimony. He will come home. Whether anybody sees him anywhere in the spiritual realm or not, they have stood in the way of this child coming out. They were confident because they were going to release him when that confession was made. But the wicked people surrounding that patron of that shrine, who do not want him to move on with his life, they hate him so much, they advised him against letting the child go. Today, here we are, still talking about this child. But by the grace of God, the child baby testimony will be found to the glory of our great God. And Ruth Matthew will get the justice that she deserves. Thank you for your time. God bless you.